welcome to Call Me Oz. Not so live tonight. I know. Wednesday, and it's always Call Me Oz live. But tonight, of course, is that very special trick-or-treating night. And so anyways, because Larry, our videographer, and Patty, of course, they have a kid that needs to go trick-or-treating tonight. And, of course, I've got granddaughters that need to go trick-or-treating. So we all just decided that we would kind of do the show tonight and record it and play it tonight for you all to watch it. So I have a very special guest over here with me. This is Mr. Alan Estrada from...
How's it going, guys?
Right. This is with Rhythm
Express.
Rhythm Express. Why don't you tell these people where they can find you at, Alan?
You guys can find me at Leo's Nightclub from Mondays and Wednesdays, at Marisco's on Thursdays. I also have other venues at the Post-American Legion on the weekends, on Friday. And, of course, I do my side gigs on Saturdays, you know. So.
Right. And that also means you're available to do...
Weddings, just about anything, you know.
Any kind of party.
Any kind of party, you know.
If you need music and whatever you need, then, of course, you can always contact Alan. And I'm just going to speak personally for Alan, man. And I hear this a lot about your gigs. We love your sound.
Oh, thanks.
Love your sound. So, and that's not just for me. Like I said, that comes from a lot of people that I talk to. They love going to Leo's because they love the sound there. They love going to Marisco's because of the sound.
Oh, it's awesome. I love to please, you know, all the people that love to karaoke, you know. It's just a thing, a knack for me.
Yeah, right. You're doing your job.
Yeah.
You're doing your job. Exactly. So before we get into the meat of things, we're going to talk a little bit about where I was last week. I had a super busy week. It was a super crazy week. It all started last Wednesday at the Sandbar. We did the Singin' Wind that night. Did you hear about this?
The Singin' Wind, yes, I heard about it.
It was phenomenal. I think we had 34 singers for the night, so it was a great night. We had a lot of people. We had some technical difficulties in the beginning, but I want to give a huge shout out to our karaoke community. This is why I call us a family. We got there, Amos's computer crashed.
Oh, wow.
Like, it wouldn't even start up bad. It was that bad. So I made a phone call over here to Larry, and I'm like, hey, Larry, save my butt. Larry couldn't save my butt because he didn't have his hard drive. So he called one of our associates, Drastic, of course, and to see if she could help out. Well, she was on her way to Estrada to do her gig. But it was because of her that we solved the problem, because she said, hey, Camo has a hard drive in his gig down at Fiestas.
Right.
And so it was like, get Camo on the phone, called a favor out of Camo. Camo, can you help us here? And he was like, yeah, of course. So he called them down at Fiestas and told them I was on my way. And then 5 minutes later, I was at Fiestas. I had the hard drive in my hand. Fortunately, that day, I just happened to have my computer in my car.
Oh, wow.
And since I had the karaoke program on there,
good, yeah.
we were able to get back to the Sandbar and actually load up Karma and load up Camo's hard drive into Karma, and only a 30-minute delay, believe it or not, in all of that. And by 8:30, we were up and running.
Oh, that's awesome.
And
it's happened, you know.
Yeah, and it just happens. And to have all the KJs and everybody involved that will help each other is just amazing. So we had a great night. And meanwhile, while we were running the Karma on my computer, Amos was actually able to fix his computer in the meantime and jump and switch over to his computer while I was singing a song. So
I've been there, done that. I've done some crazy stuff on the last minute, you know.
It was on the fly.
Try forgetting your hard drive at home, and you're trying to do a wedding.
Yeah, forget your hard drive, or forget your power cord.
Yes, and you don't realize you didn't plug it in, and when you try to find it, it's not there. You're like, oh,
yep.
Who's got a Dell?
Right, and you only have 50%. That's happened at the fair. Yes. That actually happened at the fair one time. It was like
just cornflake stuff that you know.
Yeah, just because it's like your everyday routine, so a lot of that stuff you don't think about.
I'll forget my head if it wasn't a tax. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I get it. I get it. So then I was off Thursday, and then Friday, I went and saw Puddles at Lucky 66 Bowl. They were pretty awesome. And I finally was able to give Puddles his medal
Oh,
from
wow.
the state fair because he was the very first night, and we didn't have the medals that night.
Oh,
So I had to go back and see him. So he got his medal. He was pretty excited.
no, that's cool.
You have how many? You got two
I
medals.
have four.
Oh, geez.
I have four medals throughout the whole time of the.
But you got two this last
Yeah,
year.
2 years this last year. Yeah.
Yeah, because you were there because Leo's was a participating venue and Mariscos was a participating venue. So therefore, Alan got to be on the stage
Well,
twice.
that was great. It was
Yeah.
a great experience, and it's getting only better. Only better.
It
You know,
is.
So
It's getting better. It's getting easier. It's getting smoother. It's just amazing. So from Leo or Lucky 66, I went to Fiestas and hung out there for a while. They were actually doing their costume contest that night. So
oh, okay.
there was a lot of awesome people, and Amos walked in, and apparently Amos won.
Oh, he
Go
won.
figure. Yeah.
Oh,
Amos wins them all. Like, that's just what Amos does. I kid you not. When it comes to Halloween time, Amos literally does this all the time. So
yeah. It's. I mean, I love Halloween too, but just sometimes I think I'm overgrown sometimes. But
right?
you know, a little bit. I don't go too over dramatic with it. But.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Let's see. I just wanted to double check on Edgar here. Speaking of Edgar, it just remind me. So then I hit Fiestas, and then I went to Billiards Palace. They had just finished their costume contest, so it was pretty epic. It was a pretty epic night.
It's especially when Halloween lands like in the middle of the week.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's partying the week before, or even, you know, just all week. It's just Halloween don't end for a whole week.
Yeah, yeah. And then what comes after Halloween? I can never say it because my Spanish isn't really good. Can you say it? The Day of the Dead. Basically.
Oh, Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah, isn't that on Thursday?
I think
this
so.
year?
That's a Mexican holiday, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's on Thursday. So a lot of these places that are doing Thursday karaoke are actually celebrating that. And
yeah, so
they're
it don't
telling
end,
me.
you know, kind of.
So it just doesn't end. I mean, like Halloween kind of began last Friday, and now it's going all the way.
It's still going on. It's still tomorrow.
I know. Well, Red Velvet, speaking of, so I was at Red Velvet. I'll be at Red Velvet tonight. Was I there last week? I can't even remember.
I know, you're like everywhere.
Oh,
like
I was at Red Velvet last Friday. That's right. Was it? No, it wasn't the magic show. Where was I last Friday? I thought I was actually there. No, I guess not. I guess that was the only night I was out. Was last Wednesday and Thursday. So, no, Wednesday and Friday. That's right. Tonight I will be at Red Velvet.
Tonight you will.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, I like that. I'll sometime myself all the time.
You get to too many places,
Yes.
so I just forget. So anyway, yeah, so I'll be at Red Velvet when Tuesday night. I keep forgetting that we're recording this on Tuesday night and we're showing it on Wednesday night. That's my issue. Yeah, so tonight I'm at Red Velvet. And then I'm going to go see McLean, and then I am off to see Tommy Hurricane up at the Elks Lodge in Rio Rancho, and then I'm at Sidelines to see Country Joe. So,
Wow, it's a party for sure.
yes,
Yes, sir.
for them. For me, it's a lot of driving. So this will be aired on Halloween, and while everybody's trick-or-treating and doing their thing, I want to remind everybody of one thing. So Halloween night, being tonight that you're watching this, I will be trick-or-treating with my granddaughters, having a great time, stealing all of their Reese's Pieces, and their Rolos.
Oh, hey, now Rolo's my favorite too. I love Rolos.
Oh my God, they're amazing. They just melt in your mouth. And so I just want to tell everybody out there that if you really love me, you will go through all of your kids' Halloween candies and you will give me all the Reese's peanut butter cups, the Reese's
Good luck
Pieces,
with that one.
and the Rolos.
You know, kids with candy, I mean, that's very serious.
It's very serious,
Yes.
yes. But they should give up their Reese's peanut butter cups for me. I mean, they don't understand.
They're pretty smart. It's, you know, I have to bribe you.
I
You have
need,
to bribe them.
so I figure I need right about 730 of those items. That way I can just have 2 a day.
2 a day.
2 a day. I will be okay with 2 a day. I'll be content.
I'm kind of bad too. I eat a lot of candy a week.
Only Rolos and Reese's. That's really my
Your
weakness.
thing, huh?
Yeah, that's my thing. So next week, apparently I'm not going to be anywhere in Albuquerque. I just confirmed this on my way over here, as a matter of fact. So next week I got to go to El Paso again. I got to leave on Monday. I come back Friday night. And so I was supposed to be at Leo's on Wednesday, but I'm going to go back the following Wednesday. I will hit all those places. So next week I'll be down in El Paso. While I'm down there, I will visit with KJ, VJ, Frankie at the Briar Patch on Tuesday night, because that's a really epic venue.
Epic place, huh?
Yeah, so I'll stay up till probably midnight, and then I will have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to take my trainee out to meet all the chemical customers down there, which is a big deal. I mean, I used to do a lot of chemical business. Now I'm doing less and less and less and more of Call Me Oz. So
I'm sure all those KJs are very proud of you.
no, I'm very proud of you KJs, because the way this works.
It's help each other out. You know, that's what it is. You know, so like you said, like a good family, karaoke family, and
right.
You know, get to know everybody, and of course I'm always there for my fellow KJs also. If they ever need anything.
Right. Right. You, when it came to the state fair, you were awesome. I can't, I'm going to tell you guys, you have no idea how many times I came to Alan. Hey, Alan, you got this song? Like,
whatever. If I can help out, you know, I'm there. So.
Yeah. Yeah. And you had all the songs, especially the Spanish songs.
Oh, I got a grip of Spanish.
That was a major
If you guys
deal.
like Spanish, go visit my venues.
Yeah, if you like to sing Spanish, I'm telling you right now, Leo's and Mariscos is without a doubt the place to go.
And you know what? It's actually the opposite. You know, I have more Spanish singers at Leo's
Yeah.
than Mariscos, but I have a lot of country singers at Mariscos.
Yeah, Mariscos, I know. That cracks me up every time I go into Mariscos. You're like, it's all like almost all of it is country.
It's almost all of it, yeah.
And then there's a few Spanish singers, and then
you'll
a
get
few
one
rock,
or two, you know.
Yeah.
But Leo's, I mean, you'll get 10 to 12 Spanish singers.
Easily. That's definitely the way it is at Leo's.
Yeah, it's a fun night.
Yeah, I love listening to Spanish music. I think it's awesome. So
make you drink a lot of tequila.
it does. It really does. Although I don't drink tequila anymore, because
Right.
I've had my days in Juarez.
Yeah.
I've had my days. Yeah. So we're going to show a couple of spots on the website really quick here. We have the website, of course, is callmeoz.net. That's kind of why we're here. So the website is so huge that I like to show people places in the website that they probably didn't know exist. Today's special feature is going to be something that you might say was way back in the day before Call Me Oz existed.
Oh, wow.
I used to sing out at my house in Edgewood, so I believe this all occurred about 15 years ago. Well, wait a minute. When did we get attacked? We got attacked in 2001.
2001, yeah.
Right? So I would say, yeah, it was about 2005. I would always sing karaoke in my karaoke room next door, and then this guy, my next door neighbor, would always come over and sing with me. This guy could sing Nirvana, like to the
cool
T.
rock songs.
Yeah, but he was only like 18, so he could never come to the bars with me.
Right.
And but we would sing together. We had a great time together, and the song War Pigs was pretty much my signature song, still my signature song. And what I did is I altered the lyrics. And I rewrote the song to a song called Bin Laden Crawled, because that was just the timing of it. And so you can get there by going to the main homepage, clicking on karaoke, which takes you to the karaoke homepage. And then you click on the complete index page, which takes you to all the pages on the website. So this is where every single page can be found. And then if you click right here where it says Bin Laden Crawled, it takes you over to that original page. So this is what the pages looked like back in the day. And I didn't have a lot of stuff going on the website back then, so I created this page. So what I did is I went to fiestas and I sang the song there with Toby Riffick, as you can see him right there. And it was a huge event. So anyways, this, I'm trying to think, oh yeah, if you click here, you can actually see the entire video of that night. The place was packed. We sent out flyers and all this stuff, and this was probably my first event that I ever really did. There was a lot of veterans that showed up, so it was a pretty epic night. But
oh, wow, looks like fun.
it was a lot of fun. And so if you actually watch the video and listen to the lyrics on it, that's what we've done. We've altered
it, yeah.
the lyrics to match Bin Laden Crawled. So it's pretty epic. So that is what you can do. You can actually check that out sometime.
Sure.
So the other page that I wanted to show you guys is something that's kind of a new page. So over here on the main homepage, if you click on brew houses, it'll take you to a page that we're in developing right now. We have our first sponsor of the page, Kilt Check Brewing Company, is our first sponsor for this page. So we're on board with that. We hope to line up as many brew houses as we can. Of course, this is a big thing that's going on not only in Albuquerque, but nationwide.
Nationwide, wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
You've seen a lot of brew houses popping up?
Oh, they're everywhere.
Like every corner?
Yeah, you're like, oh, that just, when they build that, you know?
Right? I think they're going to take over Starbucks soon.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs coffee? We just need beer.
I need coffee. I'm sorry. I need coffee. Without coffee, I'll be a miserable man.
Well, you can get your coffee at home easily.
No,
See,
yeah,
that's why they should turn them into brew houses, because you can't, So this page will develop over time. We've got a few that we list as a courtesy listing, but in fact, I've been making a lot of sales calls on the brew houses, and I expect this to blow up here pretty fast. And there will be a lot of them on there.
Exciting.
Yeah, so there you go. That's your tutorial of the website. Did you know those pages existed?
Yeah, I've gone through them. But I just, I there's some things I need to change in there as far as my, profiles and stuff.
Oh yeah, the KJ show.
Yeah, but yeah, it's is awesome. Your page it's awesome.
Thank you.
You can do all kinds of stuff in there,
Yeah, you can spend all day on that website. Drastic used to say, "Welcome to Disneyland."
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what she told me. It's like walking around Disneyland in that website.
Oh, yeah.
You can never see the same thing twice.
Oh, never. Never.
Yeah. So that's about the website. I want to talk a little bit about our events that we have lined up. The first event coming up is going to be on November the 13th. We have a very special guest rolling into town. His name is Anthony McGee. He is the 2014 Karaoke World Champion.
Wow.
He lives in Arkansas, and he is involved in what's called the Karaoke World Tour competition this year. Oh, so he has a team, I believe it's 5 other people, and they're going to be on their way to Las Vegas, so they have decided to stop in Albuquerque on Tuesday, November 13th. So we're going to take him to Red Velvet for dinner. And comedy at 6 o'clock, and then karaoke starts at 7, and then we'll leave there at 8. We'll go down to Tractor Wells Park at 8 and be there from 8:30 to 9:30, and then from there we're going to see Drastic at Sidewinders from 10 to 11. This is all on a Tuesday.
All on a Tuesday.
And then from Sidewinders we'll go to Billiards Palace from 11:30 till 1. So it's going to be quite a night.
That's a night. That is a night.
Yes, and we're driving them so that they can enjoy as much as they want. So I'm going to drive half the team, and Disco Nanny's going to drive the other half of the team. So we have
nice.
Both of them.
That's nice. Have a good time. Have your DDs on the side there too. Yeah. So great.
Yeah, I'm going to have to notify the DJs ahead of time, or KJs ahead of time. Okay.
Yeah, this is what's happening.
But we've got me and her will be their DDs. So they can drink all they want. They can have as much fun as they want. And then they get up the next morning and they drive to Vegas.
Oh wow. To Nevada, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, right? Right? And then now I will let everybody know that on Tuesday we're going to pre-record an interview with Anthony. And then we're going to air it on Call Me Oz Live on the 14th. So everybody can make sure you tune in there to hear more about it. And then the next thing that's coming up is the Call Me Oz birthday bash.
Ooh, always epic, right?
Yep. Saturday, November 17th. So, do you work on Saturday nights?
No, well, it depends. I always grab them. Those are they're reserved for
Parties and
for
stuff.
party and stuff. But if I'm off, I'm off.
Okay. So if you're off, you will be at the birthday bash.
I sure will. I sure will.
And even if you work a gig and it's later at night, because this thing starts at 4:00,
Nice.
you can still come by. Yeah.
I'll be there. If I got nothing going on, I'll be there.
Awesome.
For
So,
sure.
and I hope all of you will be there too.
Yeah, for sure. You guys come celebrate with this guy.
Yeah. So it's going to be kind of epic this year. Usually we do the birthday bash in October, but 2 reasons we moved it to November. One, we did Balloon Fiesta in October, so there's no way we could have done it in October. And 2, the original birthday of Call Me Oz is October 22nd, but the rebirth is November 6th.
Oh, okay.
So we just figured, fine, November. And
Yeah.
one more reason, my birthday is the day after.
So, hey, it all works out.
Right. So November 17th is the night of the event. November 18th, my birthday, is my recovery day. Because, I'll need to recover that. Trust me.
I think we all need one of those days.
So the way it works is it starts at 4:00. It goes till midnight. From 4 to 10 will be karaoke. But every 45 minutes, we stop the karaoke for entertainment. So at 4:45, we have magic. At 5:45, we have, and the magic is with Raul Lorenzani. And then at 5:45, we have acoustic guitarist with Jackie Morfin.
Okay.
And then at 6:45, we do the cake. And then my daughter is making it, and so is Dory. And then at 7:45, we have comedy. And then 8:45, why am I missing something? I know I'm missing comedy, acoustic guitarist. The dancers come on at 9:45. So that's what it is. There's 2 comedy acts in between there. And then the burlesque dancers come in at 9:45.
Your burlesque dancers. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And then from 10 to 12, we have Chris Raven and the Velvetones live.
Oh, awesome.
The event is 100% free. The event is also family friendly. However, we do suggest you don't have your kids there during the comedy and the burlesque shows.
That can get it crazy.
It's pretty much G-rated until the comedy starts, and then it's pretty much R.
Whatever goes.
And then borderline X. So there you go, guys. Heads up. Dory is going to run their cheese pizzas on special for $10. So you guys can have pizza for $10.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cheese pizza. They're stuffed with ricotta
We don't like
cheese.
pizza.
We all love pizza. She's also going to have some beer specials going on. So we've got things going on. The Carne Adobada pizza, which is known as the Ozinator, is $18 and well worth every penny of it.
Wow.
So that's what's going on November 17th. And then on November 24th, which is the following Saturday, we're working hand in hand with an organization called The Source. This is a business-to-business networking event. They're expecting about 500 people.
500, wow.
And this is going to go from 6 to midnight. And they will have, to be part of this, you have to be a member of the organization. To become a member, if you own a business, all you have to do is get in contact, and instead of paying a $500 membership fee, what you actually do is you sell $10, $50 raffle tickets to the event. And the raffle ticket gets you in the event, covers all the entertainment, which is what we're in charge of, is getting the entertainment together. But it also includes your first drink free and appetizers, and then they have a cash bar.
Oh, nice.
But the biggest thing is you get to network with other businesses and become part of that community. and it's going to be a discount community. So, like, if you're a member of that and you purchase advertising on Call Me Oz, you get 20% discounts.
Wow.
So, like, that's the way it works. So anyway, yeah, we have to book magicians and comedians and guitarists and all kinds of stuff for this event. So
that's what they call you, Oz.
Right?
Right.
I guess that's why they call me Oz. I guess that's the other reason. And then we'll move on to the Twinkle Light Parade after that. I'm going to be hunting down sponsors over the next 2 weeks.
That's a nice run too.
It really is.
Yeah.
Have you
watched
it?
I've been on one representing the Legion one year.
Oh,
this
okay.
is over a decade ago, but it was nice then, you know.
Yeah, and it has grown.
I'm sure it has.
Man, it's crazy. They estimate about 25,000 people watch this parade.
Wow.
So it is absolutely
pretty epic.
huge. And it's all lit up. And so Michelle, who did our float for the fair, will also be doing our float for this. So she's pretty awesome. She loves doing it. She has fun doing it. And her dad is awesome. He's always provided the truck and the trailer.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So that's really cool. So we'll do Twinkle Light. That usually happens the second weekend of December. I haven't even gotten the information yet, but I'll find out. And then, of course, Red Velvet Underground every week. They have karaoke, comedy, live music. In fact, they are in their 1-year celebration right now. So they actually have 30 bands playing between now and this coming weekend.
30 bands, wow.
30 bands, and they started on Saturday. So they have a total of 30 live bands.
It's always great to hear a band too, you know.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I don't mind as long as it's a good band.
Yeah, good band. Yeah, it has to be a good band.
Of course, then I'm sitting there for about 30 minutes, and I'm like, so
okay,
can I sing a song?
Yeah.
That's my problem with live music. It really is.
Yeah, you just kind of want to join in.
Yeah, you want to join in and sing. So let's ask you a few questions.
Sure.
So where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Bernalillo, New Mexico.
Oh, that's not far away.
It's not far.
Yeah.
I have a lot of family that's there, so.
Yeah. Of course, not going to mention, we're not going to talk about age on the air, but Bernalillo, gosh, even 20 years ago was like way out there. Right?
Yeah.
It
was.
It's like, wow, we got to go to Bernalillo today. Or I remember driving in from Santa Fe as a kid to see my grandparents.
It seemed like for so long. I remember we used to take, when we were kids, you know, we used to drive from, because I lived in Los Lunas also. So every weekend we'd go back to Bernalillo, and it was like a day thing. And it was like, you know, back then freeway was 55 miles an hour.
Right.
I mean, you know, so it took us an hour to get to there, or an hour and a half, you know.
Yep.
But, you know.
That's what I remember as a kid growing up out of Santa Fe. It was, you know, 55 miles an hour. And, you know, my dad was one of those drivers that went 52.
Yeah.
The whole way.
My mom always 5 miles underneath.
Yeah. Like nowadays it's like 5-10 miles over. But back then it was 5 miles under.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, and you're just sitting in the back seat as a kid and you're going, God, this is like, are we there yet?
Oh, it was always like that. You know, our kids are real antsy. You know, time goes by really, really slow when you're a kid.
Right.
You know.
And then we'd hit Bernalillo and we'd be like, okay, we're almost there. Another 30 minutes. So what was it like growing up in Bernalillo? Because back then it was a small, tiny town.
Simple. We had curfew. We had the curfew siren that we used to ring at 10 o'clock at night. And that was, you know, when the street lights came on, it's when you went inside.
Wow. And
nobody really locked their doors. It was everybody knew each other. You know, it was half the town's related. You know, so that's the way it was. You know, and I had a great childhood, and it was nice to grow up there.
Wow. Yeah, man, that's just crazy. So tell us about your family.
My family, I have. I better count them right. I see 1, 2, 3. I have 4 brothers and 3 sisters.
Wow, big family. Jeez.
I think.
Right. Well, after 4, I would probably lose count.
No. Well, you know, I have a lot of family. I just have my mom left, and then my siblings. You know.
Yeah.
But it's huge. It's a huge family.
That's big. Do they all still live around here?
No. I have I have a couple of siblings that live here in town. I have one that's living, that's helping my mom out back at home,
Hmm.
where she lives in San Luis. So she lives there, and then of course, I live here too. And then I have another sister that lives in Las Vegas. So
In New Mexico?
no, Nevada.
Nevada.
She comes here every now and then and visits me, and you know,
Wow.
it's fun.
Wow. So your mom was at the fair, right?
She was at the fair, yes.
Yeah.
She was the one sitting in the front row, just watching her. She didn't want to be part of anybody. She wanted to see the singers, So she was all into the singers.
Right.
So it was. She had a really nice time.
She liked it?
Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She really enjoyed
She liked
herself.
the singers?
She was into Ellie, Millie.
Oh, Millie.
Millie,
Yes.
Millie tore it up, and my mom was sitting there front row with but yeah, she really enjoyed her voice too, and of course all the other singers too.
Right, right.
So it was fun.
So, what is the history of Rhythm Express? I mean, how did you even get started in all
It
this?
fell on my lap one day because I used to bartend at a local bar in Bernalillo called Reno's Midnight Magic.
Hmm.
It's no longer in existence anymore, but
I think I remember that.
I worked there, and my boss was selling his equipment one day, and I just bought it. Had a cousin that invested in me with it, and we bought his system, and and he got a copy of some music, and that was it. That's how I started off. I did my first little graduation, then it just started like that, and then
Wow.
karaoke didn't come up until I'd say about 2008.
Hmm.
And I just switched because DJ sometimes it's seasonal,
Yeah.
and I was just trying to hustle, so
Hmm.
I switched it over and just did a decision to do that, and it started working out great, and now I'm on Oz show here. So
And you're right. I mean, like
so
DJing,
it's great,
if all you do is DJ, it's very seasonal.
Mm-hmm.
There's the wedding season, there's kind of the Christmas season, there's kind of the graduation season. And so you really got these ups and downs unless you have a consistent gig.
Yeah, well, I worked for our place too, for
Wow, that was way
for
back
about
in
10
the
years.
day.
For about 10 years, and then I started with the Legions, and and now I'm just everywhere.
Yeah.
It seems like,
Yeah,
So it's good. I'm happy for what it's become,
yeah.
Because if you remember, I was at the 66 bowling alley when this guy first met me.
That is actually where I first met Alan. Was at Lucky 66 Bowl, and you were there for a while.
I was there for about 3 years.
Yeah, it was a while, and
About
then
3 years, yeah.
you were getting ready to leave, and I think you were going to have your nephew Adam. I think was
Yeah,
his
there was
name?
Adam Valencia. Yeah.
Yeah, that was going to do that, and then he lasted for a little while, and then they just went through the changes.
They changed it,
Yeah, yeah,
Things change, but I was happy to be there, and then I just moved on to different things, and now it's become what it's become, and and I'm happy for my gigs,
yep. Hey, guess what? We got somebody calling in here. It's hello. You are on Call Me Oz.
What's up, Edgar?
You are on Call Me Oz there, Edgar. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. I'm gonna turn you up. Can you hear me? Okay.
I can hear you fine.
Okay, good, good. Well, we want to thank you for calling in. So everybody out there, this is Edgar. He is the owner of Mariscos Altamar in Los Lunas. Amazing guy. We have Alan with us at the same time, Edgar.
Hey, what's up, Edgar? How are you?
Nice. Hi, Alan.
So, yeah, we just wanted you to call in and tell people about a little bit about Mariscos and what they can expect at Mariscos on a regular basis.
Nice. Yeah, no, I definitely would, like to invite everybody down to Mariscos if they haven't been there already. Out in Los Lunas, of course. So we've been there for about 5 years now. We've been doing karaoke for about, I think, 4 of those years. Started it with the intention of, bringing in a crowd and then hopefully, having a busy night.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, it's played out well for us. Ever since we started linking up with you and helping us, bring in a crowd, and I think now it's been established, and now it's been one of our most successful nights for the week.
It is. It really is. I mean, every time that I hit Mariscos, I cannot say that I've ever been there on a slow karaoke night. It is always packed in there, and man, your service is phenomenal. I don't know how you, I don't know how you pick your servers, and I don't know how you train them, but whatever you're doing, just keep doing it, okay?
I appreciate it. No, yeah, it's definitely an overwhelming night, but we just got to go in thinking, everybody's there to have a good time, and I think that crosses over to our staff. I think they enjoy working
Right.
there because it's a good laid back atmosphere, and I think that they view it as taking care of friends and family opposed to treating it as work and
It's just a great place to be. That place,
Yeah,
I enjoy
exactly. It's all like a family atmosphere there, totally. And your food is amazing. And now, but you don't just do karaoke on Thursday, right? What else do you guys do for entertainment?
So for entertainment, Thursday usually kicks it off for us for the week. So Thursday night we'll do karaoke, and on Friday we have live music with the trio. That's Trio Los Amigos out of Albuquerque.
Oh, nice.
They play Friday night,
Wow.
and then the weekends, we obviously we treat our bar as a sports bar as well with a lot of TV. So any games that are on TV, and we do have the NFL Sunday ticket.
Right.
We gladly show all games, and we like to invite everybody down here to try good food, good drinks out at our bar.
Exactly. And you start your karaoke at 6 o'clock. So it's an early night for karaoke, which is awesome.
It is. Sometimes it ends right around 10 o'clock, and during patio season, which is coming to an end now. We will end up moving karaoke back indoors, but we enjoy a good 6-8 months outside on the patio, and you've been there yourself. I mean, it's a great time.
Yeah, and we also, I believe he's also getting some renovations in there too, so it's be a different kind of setting in there pretty soon, right?
Right. We're in the middle of trying to winterize the patio year-round, actually, somewhere we could have, patio outside on the patio.
Yeah, that's my favorite place to be, actually.
February, so that everybody's looking really forward to that, me included.
Yeah, if you could do year-round patio karaoke, that is epic.
And he knows I'm out there shivering sometimes, but I just love to be out there. It's just a great atmosphere.
I just get dressed prepared. I put the long johns on, and I put the collar neck under. I put the turtleneck under my shirt, and I'm fine. I'm good. I am definitely good. Well, we definitely appreciate you calling in, Edgar. We appreciate your support of Call Me Oz. You are awesome. You have always been there for us, and we definitely appreciate it. And you run a great establishment. Your dad is just amazing. For those of you who don't know,
he's a great guy. He's a really great guy.
I actually go back
really guy,
very far with Hector, way back to the days that I worked at Zanio's Foods. So, yeah, it's a small world, and it's a great world, and we appreciate everything you do, Edgar. Thank you.
No, thank you. Thanks for the time, and I appreciate everything you've helped with, the restaurant and myself with building out karaoke. And we're like I said, we're here to invite everybody down to Mariscos Los Lunes, and we'll take care of you guys anytime.
Most definitely. We'll talk to you soon.
See you Thursday.
Adios. We'll see you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Later, buddy.
Okay.
Well, that was definitely awesome to have a chit-chat with Edgar.
Yeah, he's cool. He's a cool cat.
Yeah,
he's a
really cool.
really nice guy.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, you go, just like we talked about, you go down to Mariscos, and it's a good time every time.
Sometimes it overwhelms me sometimes, but it's always a challenge, and especially with a big crowd, I can get up to 30, 35 singers.
Yeah.
And you're lucky if you get one song in there to sing.
Right.
And it gets that crazy.
Yeah. But
crazy.
it's really a great place.
Yeah.
I wonder, so Edgar called in. I wonder if we could call Leo.
Call him.
Let's see if we can get Leo on the phone. Now, Leo, for you guys don't know, Leo is very hard to get a hold of.
Yes.
He is like so busy, and but he just lives there. he literally lives there.
Yeah, he's always there.
Yeah, there he is. There's his phone number. Let's see if he'll actually answer his phone. That becomes the question.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot...
Well, okay, let's try a different number. Nope.
Try the bar?
Maybe try the bar, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see if they'll answer at the bar. Yeah, I know, right? Good luck on that one. Let's see. Do. Phone is ringing. Phone is ringing. Phone is ringing. So I was there today and their dog bit me.
Oh, he's got a new puppy, yeah.
She didn't really bite me. She was just playing.
Hello, we are not
And
available
look,
now.
they're not available
Please
to
leave
answer
your
their
name.
phone.
Well, maybe he'll call us.
Maybe he will call us. That's just weird that his phone didn't go, that his cell phone
Welcome
didn't
to
go.
Verizon.
That's just weird. And no, that's his bar number. I have him listed in here 5 times. So I wonder what number that is.
I don't even have all I have is the bar number. So.
No. I don't even know.
Hello?
Hello, is this Leo?
Leo, happy.
Is this Leo?
Hey,
Hey.
Hey,
What's up, Leo?
I can hear you. Hey,
It's Oz
Can you hear me?
and Alan. How are you doing?
pretty good. How you guys doing?
We're
Good.
doing good. So you are on Call Me Oz Not So Live at the very moment.
You guys are finally.
Yes. Well, because we're recording the show today for tomorrow. So everybody out there, we've got Leo, the owner of Leo's Bar, on the phone with us. And this is the day before Halloween. What are you doing on Halloween night over there, Leo?
In Halloween night, we have contests. The first prize is 150, second prize is 100,
What?
and third prize is $50.
What?
Yep, he's giving away surprises, guys.
150, 150.
Wow, I didn't even know that. Like, this is the first time I've heard of this. So you have a costume contest going on, and you're giving away a total of $300.
Right.
Wow, and you're doing karaoke at the same time.
Yep, karaoke.
Yes, with the famous
DJ Allen.
Alan.
That's right. That's right. So, what do you want to tell everybody out there about Leo's nightclub?
Do have drink specials that night, and also stop by. We got excellent DJ Allen. So you put your music you want, Spanish, English, and actual Korean too. He has some
Okay.
Japanese too, if you want.
Japanese too. I'm here with a Japanese guy singing Japanese music. So you're more than welcome to stop by here at Leo's, have a fun. You never know. You might find your better half here at Leo's and get married, have kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot.
And you might even win enough money to buy a ring, huh?
There you go.
There you go.
You could go to Mexico and buy your ring, and you'll be fine.
There you go. And then you get married.
Then
Yeah.
you get married.
Okay, so when do you do karaoke at Leo's?
We do Mondays and Wednesdays.
At what
It
time do you
starts
start?
at 6 p.m. till
6
6
o'clock.
p.m. till 12 midnight.
Wow. So early start, and you go until midnight. As long as you have people there singing and having a good time, right?
Correct. I mean, if it's if they wanna go home early, we can go home early. If
Yeah.
they wanna go home late, just buying some drinks to DJ Allen. He willing to stay to 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And didn't we do that to him on the night of the audition? Didn't we stay there till like an hour
Yes.
late or something? Because like nobody
Real
wanted
late.
to leave.
Yeah, it's a great
You know,
time. over
DJ Allen has to take the Uber that day.
there. Yeah.
So you took the Uber that night?
Yeah, probably.
That is funny, man. So, now what else do you do throughout the week and on the weekends, Leo? You got all kinds of stuff going on at Leo's nightclub. Like,
Yeah,
it
we
is
have
not just...
Monday karaoke. Yeah, Tuesday we have Sammy D and Desert Rain. It's country, old school R&B.
Oh,
And
wow.
a good band come and see it. And we have Wednesday, we have karaoke again. Thursday, we have rock music.
Wow.
With electric explosion. He's going to play. He plays rock, so you can stop by here. And we have the radio station, as you it's Coyote 102
102
point
point.
something.
Yeah.
Right. The
Right.
Coyote, and then we have Friday the happy hour. Also, we have live music with Sammy D country music. So you can, and then if you want to stay a little bit late, we have Mexican music, and also we have Saturday we have old school and R&B early, and then also turns to a Mexican music in the evening. And Sunday we have Sammy D again, the famous Sammy D from New Mexico, playing rancheras, New Mexico music, and also cumbias.
Oh, he's a great band. They're a great band.
Jeez. I had no
Excellent band.
idea you have that much stuff going on.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I
It's
knew you
epic.
had a lot of stuff going on, but I didn't know you had that much going on, Leo.
Yeah,
Everybody
Jeez.
having a good time here at Leo's.
That is crazy. So it is a good time 7 nights a week. Like, wow, and you have rock music.
it's a mixture of everything. I mean, he can accommodate to any kind of crowd.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the right time. You go in the right time, and you'll find what you're looking for. You know, the great specials are there. It's a nice place to be. You know,
It is.
I have a lot of fun there too. You know, so.
I love doing karaoke there. It is just so epic. And
Yeah,
so
karaoke is fun here.
so now,
My
if
goodness.
somebody wanted to know like what bands or what nights, how do they find this information out?
Also, they can find an Leo's nightclub.
Okay.
Just give us a like, and we send you every time we have it. You can post it. It comes in your
Feed the
your
live feed.
Facebook every time we. Yes, go to Leo's nightclub and give it a
Leo's,
like. We
okay.
also we're gonna have a concert on November 17th. Delphonics.
The
It's an old
Delphonics.
school. The Delphonics is gonna be here. It's an
Wow.
early show. It starts at 5 o'clock and it's at 8 o'clock.
Wow.
It's all these bad goodies.
Yeah, that's awesome. The Delphonics classic.
That is
Classic, yeah.
awesome. That's the
Old
same
school.
night as my birthday bash, but that's okay
There you go.
because
Stop by here.
yeah, we're running from 4 to midnight, so anybody that wants to do both events, they can
stop
they
in.
can do both events, no problem. Is there any cover charge for that?
Yes, it is a cover charge of $15.
Okay.
And the Delphonics is, it's old school. People know them. It's
Oh,
one
they're
of the songs
classic.
is-
Everybody
why
knows
don't
the
you- why don't you
Delphonics.
sing one of the songs, Alan?
Oh no, I can't. No, don't put me on the spot, Leo.
Leo, why don't you sing one of the songs real quick?
No, yeah. Right.
La 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 la.
They say the Delphonics la 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 means I love you.
Okay.
There you go.
I think I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard of them. Now that I think about it. Yeah.
So stop by, come and see us, please, and let everybody know that we open 7 days a week, 13 hours every day.
Nice.
13
So we
hours.
also have package in case you want for your holidays. We got the Crown Royal $18.99, $7.50 million, and we also have Quitos for $29.99. Also Patron. So when you're throwing a party or you're doing a big old party and you need a lot of beer or cakes, come and talk to me.
Yeah, all right.
Leo's
you
is the
go,
place,
bro.
man. And it's very conveniently located at 12th and Candelaria.
Craft in Canada, yeah.
Yep.
Right in the corner, the
Right in the-
heart of the North Valley.
It
We're
is.
the heart.
It
We're
is.
the heart of
It
North
is.
Valley.
And it is 3 minutes from I-40 because I counted it today.
Yes. 3 minutes.
Yes. Well, hey, good to talk to you, Leo. It was great to have you on
Thank
the show,
you.
buddy. And I
Thank
will
you.
see you
Appreciate
soon.
it.
All right, Leo. I'll see you tomorrow, buddy.
See you, buddy. Take
Okay.
care.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
He is such an epic
Oh,
guy.
he gets pretty corny.
He's
Oh,
another.
We love Leo. He's cool.
Yeah. He's another guy that I've done business with forever.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, it's just one of those things. I started doing chemical business with him like 10 years ago.
Wow.
And then from there, it evolved into the whole karaoke thing. I am actually the one that got Boop karaoke in there eons ago, believe it or not.
Oh, wow.
Back when Marriott Boop first started doing, that's when he first started doing karaoke.
Yeah. Mhm.
And then all that happened and everything, and then he had a few other KJs come and go.
Yeah.
And then you showed up and you stuck. You're like glue.
Oh, I'm not good. No, I always aim to please, and then I just try, if
Yeah.
you, like everybody out there, if you try hard enough, you can do anything you want to do, if you can,
Exactly.
It takes a
Exactly.
little bit of effort,
So before Edgar called in, we were talking about how rhythm started, and then where do you expect to see rhythm go from here?
hopefully branch out into, so maybe get me some more KJs out there, and get other venues and do other things,
Yeah.
Even wedding planning or doing anything like that,
Mm.
There's just this is an open range, but I'm always looking to always walk forward, and try to just climb a ladder if I could,
Yeah.
So
exactly.
but it's good, and I'm happy the way it's going, if it's going slow, but I'm happy, like I say, it's
Yeah.
not much to it.
And talk about being happy with your passion. That's kind of where I am too. I mean,
Yeah,
with the chemical company, I mean, when I retired, I was making a ton of money.
Wow.
Like, I was making a lot of money, and but I missed doing this so much that I went ahead and gave it up. And I hope that the plan is that Call Me Oz
You are
in the
growing
near
so much,
future
so
will,
much that I've seen, in the past, even the past year has just gone crazy,
Yeah,
with the Oz, and I like, it's exciting. It really is. It means more. It gets us KJs excited for
right.
things that are happening, and and a lot of us couldn't do it without you. So
Well, thank you.
So I appreciate that. For myself, it wouldn't, if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be at Mariscos. So.
Yeah, and that's what we
It
try
all
and
helps
do.
out,
Yeah,
Yes.
we try to keep all of you KJs busy, and that is actually what I do on a daily basis when it's during the daytime. No, I'm not sleeping. I am working. That's actually when I make all this happen. And what was awesome was, like, last week doing the sponsor show, we had gone from like 12 sponsors to 52 sponsors in a year.
Wow.
So, to see that kind of growth is amazing, and to see more and more KJs. Like, when I first came back, I could not believe how dead the karaoke world actually was. Like, a lot of KJs only had 1 or 2 gigs, and it was slow.
It was getting slow. It's become something way different than what it was expected. Just like because karaoke back when I was at our place, and it was popping over there too. When Tommy Hurricane was there too,
Yeah.
And it was, but it's not as much as it is now. It's blown up everywhere. Everyone has karaoke.
Yeah. I know. All of a sudden it came back.
Yeah.
And hopefully that's a good thing. I mean, it's a good thing as long as we have the singers out there. And that's another end of Call Me Oz that people may not realize. Every day we do stuff to get more people out of their houses and into the bars to sing karaoke. Because we could have 50,000 KJs out there with gigs, but if we don't have enough singers, eventually they're going to lose their jobs.
Right.
So what we have to do is keep singers rolling in, and that's
and it's just getting better every year.
So yeah. So we do different. We do state fair and all that stuff. That's why we do it, is to get more people.
And it's become a great thing, and it really has.
Yep. So we're gonna wrap this up. I know y'all have enjoyed your trick or treating, or enjoyed trick-or-treaters knocking at your door tonight, whichever place you're in.
Beggars Night, isn't it? Called Beggars Night?
Beggars Night.
They call it Beggars Night, where you go, my dad used to believe in that. He goes, no, I used to go buy candy. Get trick-or-treaters. And I'm like, we're not going to get you this Beggars Night. I'm like, what's Beggars Night? It's like, because, they want the candy before the actual day.
I guess that's true. Yeah. So hopefully you all enjoyed whatever you did here on Halloween night, and safe and all that good stuff. And speaking of Halloween and ghosts and good stuff, do you know why ghosts are so bad at lying?
No.
Because you can see right through them.
Oh, see. That's a good one.
That's what it is. I mean, spade's a spade, I guess. Well, y'all have a great night. Y'all have a great week.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Next Wednesday, my live show will not be of this great, amazing world, because I have to go to El Paso. So we're going to do it the old-fashioned way, where I'm going to put my phone in front of us. And then you all will greatly appreciate Double L Media that much more, because I know I do. And if you need any kind of video work done, this is without a doubt the guy.
Yes, Larry.
Right here. Yeah. So thank you all. You have a great week.
Appreciate
we'll
it.
see you very soon.
Take care, guys.